Okay, so that brings us to they released the body cam footage of Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill is a Miami Dolphin NFL player.
Very successful one.
Very successful. Obviously, his pullout game is not successful. He has like 12 kids. But we're not here to talk about his pullout game today. We're here to talk about Tyreek Hill's arrest. One of the officers involved has been placed on administrative duties with an investigation in conduct. So let's see that.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Like what?
No seatbelt.
Why do you have it up?
See, it's already too much back and forth going on.
Keep your window down.
Keep your window down.
With an accent.
Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Just got his green
Give me
card
your
to
ass, bro.
become
Get out of the
our.
car. Give me your ass. Break that freaking window.
They got his ass straight off the border.
Get
Now
out of
he
the
an
car
officer
right now.
telling black Americans what to do.
Get out.
Crazy.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Oh, look at this
Get
right here.
out. What part of blood don't you understand? Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? I'm getting out. You understand? Not what you want, but what
One
we
thing
tell
about
you.
a brother, we
You're
get
not
excited, we
fucking
going to
confused.
jail.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Do what you gotta do.
Hey, bro, take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew, hey,
Don't
Said
worry
you
about it.
ain't threatening nobody. You'll be fired by tomorrow.
Stop crying.
bro. Y'all,
Stop crying.
good. Bro, you
Sit 'em
beating
up.
on my window like you crazy.
You set him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro, dude beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn.
And the dude he called a twin don't look nothing like him. But I don't.
Yeah, Tyreek is like 5'9". The guy he called him twin is like 6'5".
Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee.
He don't care about your knee right now, bro.
You in your ears when we go there with your window
chill,
down.
bro. Chill, bro. Hey,
Still bringing up old shit.
Hey, call Drew.
I'm out the car. Stop bringing up the window rolling down shit, okay?
Facts.
Call Drew, bro. Call Drew.
Drew sound like he white and he can get some shit
call
done.
Drew, bro. Hey, what? Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey.
What am I doing that's wrong?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Hey,
So
man,
at
they
this
got
point, they're
Tyreek,
trying
the
to
cops
actually-
over here beating on him, man.
They trying to bring trouble to the guy who just came
Don't
to
park there,
accompany
man.
him.
Just
Yeah,
get in
because
the
I
car.
never knew. I can go look at anything. That's
get in the
public
car.
property.
Straight up the side on the side of the
Trying to make people get in the car
Hey,
so they
get
can
in
see
the
what's
car.
going
You're
on.
parked in the middle of the street.
I'm in the car.
You gotta go before you get a ticket.
Hey,
I'm
you're
not
in the car.
I'm not
Who's the driver?
This is my car.
All right, move.
I'll take that.
You gotta move right now.
coming, man.
Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your
I'm
license.
leaving. Yo, what's
Your
going
license
on?
right now.
Sir, what's going on,
Your license
man?
right now. You're not
That's how
gonna
the
give me your
Mexican
license.
police be acting.
Yeah,
You're not gonna give me your license.
I know they
Let
not
me have your
Mexican, but
license.
that's
Your
how they
license
be
right now.
unlawful.
Hey, your license right now.
I'm leaving.
Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now.
He just told me to
Your
leave.
license right now.
Sir, he just-
You're dealing with me now.
Sir.
Your license right now.
Now, how you asking for my license and I'm not in trouble?
How you asking for my license with a thick ass accent is crazy. Okay, so let's unpack this video because I see a lot going on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, follow the laws. Put
Absolutely.
on your seatbelt. Drive the speed limit. Allegedly, it hasn't been released, but I heard that he didn't have on a seatbelt. He kind of ran through a red light.
Yep.
And he was speeding. So those are like 3 different traffic violations. It doesn't require someone pulling you out of a car, but it depends on how fast you go. But running a red light is pretty serious. But they could have just wrote you a ticket for like danger of driving or something like that.
Yep.
Something like that. So with that being said, there's a couple of violations that he did. Here's the thing, black people. This is not all cases. Each case is different. We're talking about specifically this black man dealing with these police officers. Brother, Tyreek Hill. We know you don't like to wrap it up, so the seatbelt shit makes sense. You living life on the edge, speeding, running red lights. You got 12 kids. You live reckless.
Talk to him, Daphnique.
Okay? But for some reason, when you in Miami, it seems like anywhere you driving, you need to follow the law. You know, you can't be as reckless in these streets driving in Miami as you are in the Coochie Cat. Okay?
Especially in Florida.
Especially in Florida. Another thing too is that the officer asked him to roll down his window. I think he should have left his window rolled down because he had dark tint. The tint that I see on this car is actually illegal tint. So if they can't see what you're doing in the car, you could be assembling a gun. You could be doing anything in that car. I know he was not doing that. He was probably just strictly talking to an agent or a rep, whoever this Drew guy was that probably worked for the Dolphins or something like that, affiliate businessman. Drew just sounds like a white business name. You know what I mean?
He does.
So he was talking to Drew. He probably called him like, hey, bro, I'm on my way to the game. I just got pulled over. And he trying to roll the window up and have a private conversation. But you're doing that with illegal tint. Here's the problem where the officers, I thought, were unprofessional. And absolutely wrong. But I feel like it was just a back and forth of a power struggle. Like, you ain't gonna tell me what to do. And it's like, I'm gonna show you, nigga. You know, that's basically
ego driven.
Yeah, the officers were really on some breaking the buck, you know? So they did take things in an extreme matter. Because once you open the car door, once that officer opened Tyreek Hill's car door and he said, get out the car, Tyreek was getting out the car. The other guy came in and snatched him out. That's excessive. Okay?
Yeah.
I get that you didn't like that the window was rolled down, and that could be a safety issue because it is illegal tint on the car. Mm-hmm. So I do understand that. But once you give somebody the option to get out the car and they are exercising your option to get out of the car, allow them to get out of the car.
Yeah.
Hey, it's plenty of times, every time I see a white person pulled over, they always sitting on their ass on the curb. Why are you making a grown-ass man get down on his knees? You could have leaned him up against the car. You could have sat him down on the curb. You want him to get on his knees in another breaking the buck, oral sex position, right?
Yeah.
That's inappropriate. He's telling you, hey, I had knee surgery. I can't get on my knees. It should have been like, all right, then sit down. We need you on the ground at least. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, come on now. It's like they're doing too much. So, yes, it makes a lot of sense of why this police officer was pulled over on administrative suspended right now until the investigation is conducted, because it was a lot of things that just went out of play. I do think the only reason he is being investigated is because Tyreek Hill is a big football player for the Miami Dolphins. So correct. Whoever this Drew was on the phone made some goddamn phone calls. You hear me?
Straight to an attorney's office.
Because this is only considered detaining.
Correct.
I learned that a while before because I was detained. Mm-hmm. If they do not take you to jail and book you, you are not arrested. If they put you in handcuffs at the site, you are detained.
Correct.
They let him go. So whoever Drew was, Drew got some goddamn power.
Absolutely.
Drew, I may need you for some shit one day. Call me. Okay. So I think it was a lot to be conflated right here, but I'm glad that he got out safe, you know, and was able to be unharmed.
Right.
But he was manhandled. So, I mean, do you think he had a lawsuit?
Well, number one, I want to actually just say this to black brothers being pulled over, okay? In the words of Denzel on Training Day. Yeah. You want to go jail or you want to go home? You know, like when it comes to being pulled over by the cops, guys, as black men, cooperate. Yeah. Cooperate as much as you possibly can. Mm-hmm. We already are endangered species when it comes to these police officers in uniform. What you don't want to do, you don't want to have a big dick fest on the side of the street pulled over by a cop, because that's all this was right here. We're not saying that cops should be able to disrespect you. We're saying that some of this could have been avoided. Hopefully, we don't know. We can't. I don't like to really do hypotheticals. But I do know is that Tyreek had already aggressive
aggressive energy when the officer walked over. He was like, "Don't be knocking on my window like that." You know what I mean?
And you're pulled over.
I'll be honest with you, when a police officer comes to my car by the time, because a lot of times they run in your plate first before they get out the car. It takes them actually a few minutes, has been my experience.
Yeah.
It takes them a few minutes to actually get to the car window. By the time they get to your car window, I already have out my license and my registration, my window down, and I hand it to them. You know, because I'm not looking for any confrontation, because 9 times out of 10, when I'm pulled over, I did it. I sped. I ran through that stop sign, that red light. I rolled. You know what I mean? I sped. So I just go ahead and have my shit ready. That happened to me here in California. I broke the law and the officer pulled me over. And he said, "Why did you do that?" And I said, "Hey, I've already given you my license and registrations. If you have any issues, I'll see you in court." He said, "Well, I said, hey, I'm not admitting to anything. I gave you my license and registration. Nothing is wrong with either one of them, and my insurance. You know what I mean? So if we have an issue, we'll just talk about it in front of a judge." So he goes and runs the information. "Here, just have a nice day. Don't do it again." I said, "Okay," because I said, what I'm not going to do is argue with you. You're not going to get confrontation. You already irritated because people breaking the law. When you go out there on the freeways, people going to be breaking the law. That's why you got your ass out there waiting. So why you so irritated?
You know why he was irritated?
What?
Because he's pulling a successful NFL player over in a McLaren who's speeding with tint. And guess what? When he walked up to this guy's door, he got millionaire energy for his 30,000 a year.
White men are allowed to have millionaire energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but being that he's a black man, young, attractive, pull-out game week, we're going to keep that in there. Pull-out game week, 12 kids, allegedly. He just didn't like the energy. He probably not even a Miami Dolphins fan. That's what it gave. It gave that whatever team you playing tonight, I'm on their side. Let me shake shit up a little bit. But here's the thing that I have. I feel like Black Americans in this country deserve way more respect.
I agree. Okay? Right? Absolutely.
Yeah. I deserve to be treated fairly as a white person in America. I don't care what y'all say. It's never going to happen. I deserve it. Especially by someone who is barely speaking English. Okay.
Like barely. I mean, barely. That was horrible. He
has English, but he has a thick ass accent.
Yeah.
And it's like Black Americans, I think sometimes people that come over to this country, because that's definitely like a first generation, maybe second generation accent. Boat. Yeah, that's a thick accent. With that being said, is that understand the people that you are encountering in this country. Like that felt like third world country pullover. Yeah. When you I've been to third world countries or just other countries, smaller countries or whatever. And they police can act like crazy.
Very aggressive.
You know. But come on, you in America, bro. This a Black American. Like, give a little grace. You didn't have to be so aggressive. He wasn't being to the point where he was just so disrespectful that you felt like you had to throw. You knew who he was. You knew he ain't had no gun in there. You knew he wasn't doing no drugs. You knew that car. Because as you watch, you saw some white people walk by.
Yeah.
He was that close to the
curb.
No, he was that close to the stadium.
Oh, wow.
Because you saw those group of white people in the background that had on Dolphins gear. So, and then you saw all these people going to the Dolphin Stadium. He was that close to the stadium.
And you know what, to your point, Miami actually did play the Jacksonville Jaguars, another Florida team on Sunday.
And so you knew where he was going.
Yeah, you knew where he was going.
You knew it was that close to, because you even see, if you zoom in over here, you even see those little orange things in the road. That's always very close to the stadium so they can guide the traffic.
That was just to humiliate.
They don't just put these on regular streets. That was unless it's like a construction zone, but I can tell by the areas no construction going on there. That was strictly to like flex. And I'm starting to wonder, sometimes we do live in a world of hypotheticals. Even if he like abided by what the officer was saying, they still wanted to have an attitude and a problem.
And humiliate him.
Yeah. It sound like Tyreek got one of his daughters pregnant and ain't claiming the baby.
That's why he having trouble.
Yeah, because he messed around with a lot of Spanish and white women.
Whoa.
Now
we got...
it's a niece. Something going on. We need to do a thorough investigation, but we have no proof.
We're going to dive deeper. We're going to dive deeper.
So we're going to move on. Moving on.